Smiley recognized the man kneeling in the center as she joined the men encircling him. It was the driver of the blue VW that had passed her on the road. Though his face was bloodied, one eye swollen shut, she knew it was the man who had taken her sister. "It's your justice to make," said the only man with an umbrella, and she realized he was shielding a gun from the rain. The victim. No, her sister Trinket was the victim. He was a criminal. Hugged his knees, rocking himself and whimpering. Smiley took the gun, and the men behind him moved. The circle broke into a semicircle, with everyone gathering behind her. Maybe they didn't trust her aim, but how could she miss him from that distance? The gun felt surprisingly heavy in her hand. It was solid but small, and seemingly not dangerous. The metal was raised on the handle, like miniature teeth in a comb, and the barrel was disproportionately short. The word Taurus was visible. She pushed the muzzle against the man's temple, and he cringed. She was filled with such a feeling of power that it overshadowed her rage. She had a chance to even the score. In the orphanage, she had even scores all the time when some bigger girl hit her sister. Smiley hit them back, sometimes when they weren't expecting it. An eye for an eye. She had never adhered to the New Testament crap of turning the other cheek. This man had ruined her life, for wasn't her existence justified only by her duty to protect her sister? She should end his life, yes, and if she had any doubts at all, there were all those men in the clearing validating her feelings, waiting for her to do just that. "Pull the hammer here," Mr. Umbrella instructed, matter of fact, as though telling her how to thread a needle, and when she struggled with it, he did it for her. "I swear on my mother's grave," the man cried. How often had her own mother sworn on her mother's grave? "I'll come visit next weekend," she'd say, and when Trinket cried, she'd cross her heart and swear on her mother's grave that she would come. But then she'd skip so many weekends, Smiley would believe her dead. "Shut up," she said, sticking the gun into the man's mouth as he opened it to speak again. She didn't remember pulling the trigger, but there was a terrible bang, a sound that seemed amplified by the sound of her failure to protect her sister. The kickback startled her as much as the bang, but she remained standing.